back to the Blind Model Builder. My name is Rod, and I'm the Blind Model Builder. Today we are going to do a Friday bench update. Hence, I am wearing my red for those who remember those deployed. It is something that I believe in wholeheartedly, and I will wear red on Fridays until I am no longer here on Fridays, or until we do not have anyone deployed overseas, which I'll be wearing this the rest of my life on a Friday. Anyway, I want to start this out by sending out my condolences to the Bush family. This being one of the biggest race weekends in our country. You know, we have the Indy 500 followed by the Coca-Cola 600. Well, we lost Kyle Busch yesterday, and like I say, my condolences, my wife's condolences go out to the Bush family. I know the chances of them seeing this are pretty slim, so let's just keep them in our hearts and minds. Now, let's move on to another subject. How many of you guys, gals out there have taken a kit, you've gotten all the parts separated out for painting, you got everything situated the way you think it needs to be, you get everything painted, you think, all right, now it is time to put it together. Well, comes time and you go to put it together and you turn out to be missing one piece. One. You think, all right, fine, I'll just work around that for now, and we'll come back to it a little bit later. You know, maybe the piece will turn up, because you know you had it, you know you painted it. You just somewhere between the paint booth, the dehydrator, and my bin that I keep my parts in, it got misplaced. Well, I have been through my entire area out here in the garage, my workspace, my paint booth over there, my dehydrator. I've been through my workspace in the house. I cannot find it. Let me go ahead. I'm going to get the camera turned around and I'll show you I'll show you what I'm missing, and it's rather important. So just a second, let me get you turned around. I want to thank all my subscribers, and if you like what you're seeing, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of what I'm doing here. I appreciate it. Gives me a great direction for the channel. Now on with the video. Well, I was hoping to turn the camera around, but I can't seem to articulate it the way I need to. So we'll just pull the kit out and I'll show you what we have going on. This is the Indy car, the AMAWAY red, white, and blue car. I was doing it, one for the Indy 500 and two for my red, white, and blue. It's a theme I want to try and follow through on this year. Hence red, white, blue. Anyway, this is what I've gotten done so far. We have this all done, decaled up. Thought about maybe throwing another coat of clear on it just to seal those decals. To be honest with you, this was an old kit and these decals were not my friend. I've still got to put the AMAWAY on, but I need to wait till I get everything together, because that AMAWAY is going to have to be cut and I need to make sure it's cut in the right spot. Here's the other part. We have the other part of the body here, and as you can see, when I taped this off, I actually taped it off from behind. I taped it off from back here and I taped them together so I would have these paint lines match up as well as possible. I do have a little bit of touch up to do. these directions did not give you a very clear idea of exactly where paint was supposed to be divided. And if you look on this side right there, a little bit off, but I'm gonna run with it. I've got to I'll add a little bit of blue right there to cover up the white, but other than that, I think it'll be fine. Then of course we have, let's get this out of here. We have the engine, transmission, turbos, all that mounted up. This part here, I mean, I'll be honest, this kit went together a lot better than I thought it would. This is a kit I wasn't too sure about because I've never built one of these before, but yeah, it's not too bad. And then of course, this was just one piece. All I really had to do was glue in the air ducts there. And the piece that I'm missing is the cockpit. Got the seat. It's all painted up, ready to go. I've got the dash. Well, that ain't it. Somewhere in here is the dash. You gotta bear with me a bit. I'm having a little bit of trouble with my eyes today. They're not focusing in kind of like I was hoping. But there we got the dash. Got it painted up. It's ready to go. I even went as far as to take and I painted up the wheels there. They're not perfect, but I used a little bit of white gel pen. I was able to bring out the Goodyear Eagle on it. But yeah, gotta find the cockpit. And I figured since I'm kind of on a hold, I'll go ahead and I'll finish painting up the little dude that goes in it. But yeah, the glass is all ready. So, yeah, that turned out all right. And like I said, just waiting on one piece. Hopefully it'll turn up here in the next couple of days. I'll keep hunting for it. Honestly, I'm not going to have a lot of time to hunt for it. Being Memorial Day weekend, this is our big barbecue weekend. And I will have I don't know if I'm going to have a video on Sunday this week. That's going to be the day most of that day is going to be spent smoking meat. I will do a quick tutorial on how I do that because I've had some people ask me. It's like, okay, I can do that. But I will do a quick tutorial on how I accomplish my smoking techniques and all of that. That video will come out on Monday. Sorry about that. I got some schmutz in my eyes. Now, but anyway, I have one other kit that I've started. I'm going to be straight up honest with you folks out there. This kit scares the daylights out of me. But it's one I've got to get done for September. So it's one of those that I am taking my time on. It's not real heavy in paint work. A lot of detail work to be done on it. It is this kit right here. Okay, this kit scares the daylights out of me. What I've done with it so far, since the bodies already came molded in red, what I did is I just shot a coat of Krylon crystal clear over it, wet sanded it, I polished it. What else did I do? I took and used some plastic polish on it, then I used some automotive polish on it, waxed it all up. It's ready for decals, and then I'll probably shoot another coat of clear over it to seal the decals. So, yeah, got that done. I got the wheels painted up for them. Let's see. You guys can see there. I guess the direction said these could be done in gold or in chrome. I thought, there's going to be a lot of stainless. There's going to be some chrome on it. The gold is going to highlight it nicely. And the gold is what they used on the box art. Then I got the basic shell of the motor done right here. I just painted that with Kaleido aluminum metal color. Nothing too complicated. There's some parts in here. I think they are right up here underneath the valve covers that have to be hit with a little bit darker silver. I'll hit that with the Kaleido paint pen. Nothing too major there. And then this is the part that I finished up today. Right there. This is the rear suspension. If you notice an actual spring there. I'm not even going to try to see if that is actually actuating, because I have no idea. And this is the chrome that the kit came in, so it's not a real shiny chrome. It's a nice chrome. The silver here is what a lot of the engine parts were molded in. And on the other side, you can see where I picked up, I don't know if you'll be able to catch it or not in the glare, but I painted a little bit of chrome on the sprocket and a little bit of chrome, or not chrome, but a little bit of gold on the sprocket, on the brakes. I did the chain and gunmetal. Then there's some bright silver here and there on it. And if you hold the wheel up to it, oh, here we go. Kind of get a better idea of what it'll look like with the wheel held up. I think that's going to shine through nicely. And I will be honest with you, this kit has a lot of little fiddly parts. And I hate little fiddly parts. They get lost. This kit actually has screws, and I mean, if I can show you the little baggie of screws and hardware. It's got all the hose that you have to run, all the brake line, the accelerator lines. I mean, the tires are, when I rode, quick story, way back in the day, I used to have a Honda CB1000. I think it was about an 83, 84 model year. Brainerd International Raceway up in northern Minnesota. They have a motorcycle race weekend. They have the bikes that are like this will come and do the road course. Well, they can only run their tires maybe 2 heats, and they have to replace them. Well, my CB1000 was in need of tires. Well, if anyone knows what a CB1000 is, that is actually a street bike. So it's got more road tires on it. Well, these high-performance bikes, they have race tires on them. And I was up there, and some guy said, "Hey, do you have a motorcycle?" I said, "Yeah." It's like, "Do you need tires?" It's like, "Yeah." It's like, $100. You bring your bike over here, I'll put some tires on it that were raced for probably 50 laps. And it's like, $100? You got a deal. Well, I took that road bike with a much flatter tire, or much flatter, did not have the, as you can see, the sidewall here for your deep turns. And let me tell you something, that bike, I would go around cloverleafs and my poor exhaust. That sucker you could go into a pretty good lean with it. But anyway, I digress. So that is how far I've gotten on this kit. A lot of the painting with this is going to be done with paint pen. There aren't many. I'm going to leave it the body color because it's about the right red. And all the body parts are already shined. I mean, they're already clear coated, polished. They're all set. So, yeah. This is the kit right now that I am kind of taking up my time. Probably won't get back to it again until Monday, but that's fine. The next kit I want to get started on is going to be the, I think the box is in the house, but the kit is out here. My Oldsmobile project. This one. Again, it's going to be a red, white, and blue car. 1977, I think. Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme NASCAR. I've actually been giving it some thought, and if I can find one, I might try and do a tribute to Kyle Busch. Number 8, probably a Childress car. I was never the hugest fan of his, not until his later years. I always thought he was a bit on the brash side, but as he's growing up, I was watching another YouTuber earlier yesterday, I should say, and he was saying that, you know, we watched Kyle Busch grow up from 19-year-old, 18-year-old, I mean, I guess he was about 17 the first time he ran a truck. And we watched him from then up until, you know, he passed away at 41. So over 20 years, we watched him. We watched him become champion, you know, twice over. We watched him struggle. We watched him succeed. So I'm thinking we might have to move a build off, and if I can find the right kit, might be time to do a Kyle Busch remembrance. It's builds I'm not the most fond of, but I also understand they need to be done. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go in and start getting ready for the big weekend ahead. I've got some chickens to brine. And I got some pork ribs to start getting my rub ready for them. So with that, we will catch you guys later. You guys have a good one and have fun building, of course. Also, if you have a veteran or you have a, someone in the military, give them a thumbs up. Give them a handshake, a salute, a hug. Let them know that we think about them. You know, it's like, this is my son's final year in the military, and it's been 11 years since he's been home for a Memorial Day. So looking forward to next year, maybe having him home. We'll see. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Have fun building.